up, YouTube? It's your boy Alter Ego. Welcome to another episode of Masterclass. Today, we're going to be covering fear and insanity. I first want to give a huge thanks to everyone you're seeing on screen for help researching this subject. Let's get started. Fear is a mechanic that tells you when you're in danger. Every player's fear level will begin at 0 when they join the game. Your fear level will decrease 0.55 every second no matter where you are. This means usually your fear meter is somewhere in the negatives. Fear level can be infinitely low but cannot be any higher than +1. There are a few different ways you can gain fear, and thanks to Chaboo, we have a table that lists every possible way. This table can be found in the mechanics section in my Discord server, link in the description. Most fear will come from seeing dead bodies, getting close to enemies, or getting hit by enemies. When your fear level is above 0, you'll get the fear effects, which means you're near danger. You'll hear an audio cue, and if your fear level is high, the sides of your screen will blur. There are 3 different audio cues you can get depending on how high your fear level is. Let's take seeing a dead body, for example. If I'm standing within 10 units of a dead body, my fear level will jump to 0.9, meaning I will hear the high fear audio cue. One of the most notable ways your fear level will increase are from brackens. According to the table, if you spot a bracken, your fear level will jump to 0.3. This is the reason you'll sometimes hear the low fear audio cue without knowing why. It's likely because you spotted a bracken without realizing it. Fear is also very useful when it comes to forest keepers. When you're being looked at by a forest keeper, your fear jumps to 0.4. So if you're outside and you suddenly hear the low fear audio cue, that more than likely means a forest keeper is looking at you. If the forest keeper begins chasing you, your fear meter will increase to 1 and you'll hear the high fear audio cue, meaning you should hide as soon as possible. Usually, the higher your fear level is, the more danger you're in. Insanity is a mechanic used to measure how sane each player is. Insanity is added or removed every second of the day depending on where you are and your surroundings. Insanity starts at 0 for all players at the beginning of each day and can range anywhere from 0 to 50. In single player, there are 2 ways to increase insanity and 1 way to decrease insanity. If you're in the facility or in the ship, your insanity levels are increasing, and if you're outdoors, your insanity will be decreasing. In multiplayer, your insanity level is always increasing if you're alone. Being alone indoors will increase insanity the fastest, then being alone outdoors, and finally being alone on the ship. There are 2 ways to decrease insanity: if you're within 7 units of another employee, or if you're actively listening to other employees on the walkie-talkie. Starting at insanity level 10, you'll begin to hallucinate. Every 13 seconds, there's a chance that you'll hear a hallucination. The higher your insanity level, the higher chance you'll hallucinate. There are about 40 different hallucination sounds, some of the rarest ones being the following. Also, the sounds will be louder the higher your insanity is. The player with the highest insanity level will be more likely to be targeted by the ghost girl. I would also like to clarify that the most paranoid accolade has no relation to insanity. It is simply awarded to the player who turns their camera the most. Version 62 introduced a new hallucination called Haunted Door, which can only be triggered in the manor interior. Every door will have a 20% chance to be a haunted door. When you're near a haunted door, there's a random chance it will open or close as long as your insanity level is at least 41.7. As of version 62, fear and insanity aren't used for anything else other than what was mentioned in this video.